Hi everyone, thanks for watching this video. This is the second one in a series of videos about trigonometry, and this video will be about using trigonometry to find an angle and also using what's called an angle of elevation. Now, the angle of elevation is the angle that's made with the horizontal looking up, elevation going up. So that would be the angle there. That's called elevation. If you had an angle of depression, that would be if you were looking from the horizontal looking down to something. So you might be up at the top of a cliff looking down, or you might be in the air looking down to something on the ground, and that angle there would be called the angle of depression. We're just going to check out this question. They've provided us a picture this time. They don't always provide you a picture, and sometimes you have to draw your triangle from the sentence that's provided. This case here, find the angle of elevation from a person sitting 35 meters from a movie screen to the top of the screen, which is 20 meters above the ground. So there's the top of the screen. They are sitting 35 meters from the base of the screen, and they want you to find that angle there. Okay, so when you're in an exam, write down SOHCAHTOA, or your method of remembering sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, tan is opposite over adjacent. And on this triangle we're going to identify the sides. So the side over here is called the opposite side because it's directly opposite the angle that's mentioned in the question. This other side's the hypotenuse, and there's nothing in the question about that. This third side is next to the hypotenuse, so it's called the adjacent. So once you've got that, go back to your ratios, find the ratio with opposite and adjacent. Tan is equal to opposite over adjacent. So we write down tan of the angle. In this case we do not know the angle, but we do know the sides. The sides are 20 and 35. So you write down tan theta equals 20 over 35. And if you were trying to find an angle, you need to use the shift button or the inverse tan function. So inverse tan 20 over 35. Use your calculator. So inverse tan, so shift tan, so shift tan, put your fraction in there, 20 over 35, press equals, and that is how many degrees? So it's 29.74 degrees. If they asked us to the nearest minute, we need to use our DMS, or our degrees minute second button, which is this one on the FX 100. Press that, and this is 29 degrees 44 minutes and 41.57 seconds. Now, the same as in the clock, if you have over 30 seconds, you would round it up to the nearest minute. And if this question asked us to the nearest minute, we'd write it as 29 degrees and 45 minutes. And that's how you find an angle using the angle of elevation in this case. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment below.